to the neutral zone. The Icebreakers gain possession. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Slides that one right across the blue line. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. And they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Face-off coming up here, and they certainly look hungry to answer back after that non-goal call. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Shores taking it from his own end. Takes it into the slot, and that's off target as it hits a body.
Jordan's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Now, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
We got a whistle offside the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw, and it's a quick pass to Amadovsky. There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Icebreakers have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Quick pass to Busey. Shot! Denies him! Noble's exploring options with the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Deflected in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Moves it around along the half wall. Slides the puck down low. Scooped up along the wall by Shore. Point shot. Turns it aside.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
The Icebreakers come up with a defensive zone draw. Great pressure before the turnover by Busey. Picked up along the wall by Haddo. Shores got it in the offensive zone. From point blank! Oh, a clutch save!
Wagner's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
The Nighthawks needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did, and I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James, and I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game, you can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded.
Good stand-up hit on the play. The Icebreakers grab possession with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Amadovsky. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Shuts him down. Pass in front. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Jordan's going off for interference.
Well, you got to toe the line. You can play with an edge, but you certainly can't play frustrated and take penalties consistently. That's the second of the period.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Shore, stick handling in his own zone. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Icebreakers win it. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and he keeps it out of the net.
Takes the feed. Passes it over. Scores! The go-ahead goal and a big one at that.
Well, they really take advantage with the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion.
The Icebreakers are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
And he passes it up ahead to Busey. Amidovsky's got the puck. From point blank. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Goes right to the crease. Save made by the goalie.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
And a little physicality ends that threat. Quick feed to Busey. Good hit to buckle off the puck. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Closing seconds of the first intermission, Sobalski, Pounder, and here comes period number 2. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Nighthawks don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
There's the whistle, icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 2-1. Off the face-off, they take the puck.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your...
Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. The Icebreakers have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Vajahulahi's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Pass out front. Picked picked off in front. Into the offensive end now. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
The Nighthawks have it from their own end. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches. And that's off the iron.
Busey's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
The Icebreakers have been handed 2 for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Nighthawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Oh, what a paddle save on the play! Quick pass across to Amadovsky. Denies him! He got all of it! Keeps it alive and heads it up. Now a quick pass to Busey. From the point, looks to make something happen. Great glove save!
Wagner's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
On the attack along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Shore. Sends it over to Amadovsky. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
We got to stop it. Let's get the call. The Icebreakers are off to the box. Interference the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Nighthawks once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, smart heads up Reed. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Hard hit frees up the puck. He might have a step here. Slides it across. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Vandy-Holahe's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Rocked them in the open ice. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. The Nighthawks can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Angles it over to Amadovsky. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Takes the feed at the back end. Can't get it to go. Sends the pass over. Quick shot! And he comes up with the glove save. Here's a chance. On the breakaway. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it. Vandy-Holahe's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to kick assertive in his crease.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Pusey's won the draw here in their own zone. Takes the bump and loses control of the puck. Hammers one. Stops him cold. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off a stick. The Icebreakers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Nighthawks take over on possession. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side.
Goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
You'll need more than that to beat him.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
The Icebreakers came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. Amidovsky's got the puck, trying to shake the defender. Buries it for the goal!
I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands him this puck. And then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
The Icebreakers have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. Delayed penalty looming. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner! There's the whistle, and here's the call. Burns caught for the pick. Interference the call.
I think it's a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
And now it's grabbed by Shore. Here they come on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Tees it up. Puts it just wide of the net. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. The Nighthawks go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the break. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Icebreakers start with the puck in their own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Sent into the offensive zone. And he connects with the long bomb.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Icebreakers have it now. The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Pokes it away in his own end. Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. He scores! A stone-cold finish finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Skates to the crease. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's done a great job of finding open ice tonight here, James. I mean, multiple breakaway goals. Not only do you have to get on your horse and break away from the pack, but you have to be able to finish one-on-one with the goaltender. He's done a magnificent job. A real threat tonight.
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Thunderous hip check on the play. Puck picked up by Busey. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Drills him. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Glove save made by Wagner. Delayed penalty coming up here. Slides the puck across the shore. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Icebreakers have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
The Nighthawks send their man advantage unit out once more.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Quick feed to Busey. And they send it right back to him. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple point effort in this one so far.
The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Busey's got it against the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Busey. And there we go. Icing is the call. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Across the line, down the left wall.
Noble's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay, because they're going to need him in this game.
Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Oh, puts it wide. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, it almost looked as if he was rushing the shot, and then he lost control completely of that puck. Now, that is a grade A scoring opportunity. Huge one lost.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! Stones him on the play!
The Icebreakers have been extremely entertaining tonight, James, and it looks like they're really buying into the coaching staff's philosophy here. They've made adjustments, they've been dynamic with the puck, and most importantly, they've been hard on it.
And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Jordan's going off for interference.
Well, he's going to find his butt attached to the bench. I mean, there's a lack of discipline here, frustration, and multiple penalties called on him.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Nighthawks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Takes it to the front. Denies him in close. Whiffs on that. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Busey's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Puck moved over to Shore. Great reach with the poke check by Burns. Grabs the puck at center. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. And there's the save.
Well, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work simultaneously. Guess what? You create space and you're able to get shots off like that.
And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. With the backhand! Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Tap dances around the check. Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a short pass to Anadovsky. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Breakaway, scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Taken by Burns. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck to Noble. And a stiff break setup. Right on the doorstep. Tremendous stop by Wagner. Big time stop there. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Takes it at center. Takes a shot. He scores! There's the hat trick and let it rain Chapeaus!
Yeah, rain Chapeaus is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
The Nighthawks have it now. Moves it quickly over to Hato. Great hit on the play. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Sends a pass over. Trying to clear the zone. Slides the puck to Busey. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. The final horn sounds. Well, a big moment here in the EASHL. First game, first victory.
And you know, it's really important, James, that they take a moment to celebrate it and embrace it. I mean, wins go by too quickly, and when it's the first ever, you have to find a way to appreciate the moment.